My biggest question with this light was, how many hours will it last as a night light around the camp? I wanted something to use in situations where I couldn't use this BRS 55, like inside a vehicle or somewhere like where there's a fire hazard. But I wanted something that replicated the light of the BRS 55 and just to be able to use it as a night light. At this setting, this is the lowest setting. It's been running for 75 hours, so I just hope it doesn't start flashing red saying it's on low battery halfway through this shoot. We'll see how we go. This weighs just over 5 ounces or 144 grams. This comes in 3 colours, green, beige and black. This light consists of 3 vertical wire tungsten LEDs, which are about 2700 Kelvin. They're like a warm white tungsten look. And there's also 3 groups of 3 white or daylight 6500 Kelvin SMD LEDs, which are up the top. They actually shine down. This has an inbuilt rechargeable 18650 lithium battery. This comes with a USB-C charging cable, 5 volt 1 amp hour, so it's quite a low charging rate. It says charging time is about 5 hours in the instruction booklet, but I've had it charge up from red in about 2.5 to 3 hours. When the button switch is illuminated green, you know that you have anywhere between 15 and 100% capacity remaining in the battery. When the button switch is illuminated red, you know that you have anywhere between 5% and up to 15% capacity remaining in the battery. When the button switch is flashing red, you know that you have less than 5% battery remaining. So I've had this running at full brilliance with the tungsten mode at about 8 hours and 48 minutes until the light started flashing red, indicating that it was only less than 5% battery remaining. Instructions say the lumen rating is about 20 to 200 lumens. The light has 4 light modes, which can be toggled by pressing the power button on and off to toggle between them. So light mode 1 is the warm white vertical tungsten 2700 Kelvin LEDs here. So if you hold the power button down to dim, it will flash when it reaches the lowest dimmable setting. So light mode 2 is activated by pressing the button twice, and it's the daylight version of the LEDs, which are the 6500 Kelvin SMD LEDs that shine down, and they can also be dimmed by holding the power button down to the desired setting, and once it reaches the lowest point it'll flash to tell you that it's at the lowest setting. The mode 3 button is a combination of the yellow warm white tungsten LEDs and the white SMD LEDs. With this mode 3, the 2 different types of LEDs will strobe opposite each other, so one will dim down and then vice versa. So with mode 3, when I hold my finger on the power button, it doesn't seem to allow for any dimming. Light mode 4 is the last mode when you toggle through pressing the power button, and it's a combination of the warm white tungsten LEDs and the daylight LEDs, and they just stay on constantly, and you can also dim that by holding down the power button. This is the box that it comes in. This light is all plastic construction, including the diffuser, except the metal cage here. It comes with simple instructions, which are in English, Chinese. And it also comes with a rubber hanging strap, which is probably the weakest link in this, because I just don't see it lasting, in time, perishing. It does take, if you hang it up on a vehicle traveling or whatever, it would take a lot of the shock out of the light. But if this does break, then we'll have to just get a little bit more creative in how we're going to hang it. The instructions say that it has a run time of between 5 and 40 hours. Now, when I use this light, I only wanted to use and only intend to use the warm tungsten light. So when it's on the full brilliance, that setting there, I've had it run for over 8 hours. I think it was 8 hours and 48 minutes. When it's in the fully dimmed position, in the lowest setting, but this is achieved clocked over 70 hours as we speak.